Alright everybody, we're back. We're doing another discussion, reaction type video with a video from R34PER. So, link to the original video in the description. Okay? Now let's get into it.
Hello everybody, it is R34PER Games, and today I have an update on the video I uploaded a few weeks ago. To summarize, I stream on YouTube and TikTok. The situation started because I decided to run Lightborn because I saw two survivors bringing flashlights, and I've noticed as of late a ton of games where survivor squads like to try and bully me and try to get a ton of flashbang or flashlight saves. This apparently was a major issue for one of the TikTok viewers. They went on and on about how bad I am for using the perk Lightborn, which tells me that to them Lightborn is a crutch perk, but they also went on and said it's a waste of a perk slot, so they weren't very consistent. So is Lightborn strong and for bad killers, or is it weak and a waste of a perk slot? And if it is weak, then why does this person care so much? Now let me be clear, I'm 100% fine if a person has a
I love Lightborn. Lightborn is one of my favorite perks, I think, for killer in the game. I think it's one of the funniest ones, and it just counters the uncounterable, which is great. Taking into account that flashbangs have been bugged for as long as they have been, completely uncounterable, especially when you pair it with a sprint burst, and then they can place the flashbang in your character model. You can't dodge it, and the fact it gives you aura reading, stuff like that, really just makes the perk just fantastic. You know, it's such a great thing. It's such a great perk, and I'm glad to see that we all can agree that it's pretty fantastic. So that's really exciting. And I will say that I don't run it as often. To be honest, I really should, because it just helps counter a lot of the uncounterable, especially like there is like issues with the field of view slider type of thing, where like if you're, which I don't know if that's intended or not, but if your FOV is high, a lot of the time certain blinds will just kind of connect, even though they're not really like, at least in my opinion, not really supposed to, because you're like, you are facing the wall, but because your field of view is high, it will just kind of count as blinding you, so that kind of doesn't feel good to go up against.
Specific opinion on a perk or anything about this game. My issue is almost always, when it comes to Lightborn, people go straight to insults and just act crazy. After this specific interaction, I thought that was the end of it. A couple days later, I streamed again and noticed right after the stream, someone came in and cried about Lightborn, just like how the original person did. This time, however, it was in my YouTube chat. If you're still in the chat, are you being like ironic because of a video, or are you just being stupid? Like, because I don't think I've ever seen you in my chat before. You say Lightborn trash perk. What the hell is with this perk that makes people go crazy like that? I reacted right before the stream ended and went about my day. When it hit nighttime, I was more awake than normal, so I said, why not? Let's do a late night stream. Without exaggerating, this stream was one of the most saltiest streams I've ever had. Not only did the person from earlier come back to talk shit, but a ton of people in-game talk shit as well. This stream was so crazy that I'm taking a ton of different clips from this stream to—
Bro, what is going on with this freaking perk? Like, what is going on? You know, what's funny is that I used to actually run Lightborn only on Doctor like a long time ago. Like, I think it was requested at one point, I forget, and I just kept running it, and I was winning a lot of games, and I was in there like, yo, Lightborn is OP, man. Like, Lightborn's overpowered. We only need Lightborn, you know. That was like the running joke on the channel for a while. It's good to see that it's still up and running, it's still going, and that Lightborn is still you know, kicking, man. It's still powerful. It's such a great thing to see. It's such a great thing to see that Lightborn is still alive and still kicking even in this day and age. It's good to see. I should run it more often. I think it'll be fun.
To make separate videos. I'm not lying, it was constant salt. I can hopefully get her. Oh, it's you again! Welcome in. Are you still in? I saw you earlier today. Are you joking or are you being for real? This is the reason why I named the stream I did, because of people like you. If you're being for real, I also love the fact that like people who legit say that, I don't know if this guy's for real or not. I love people who say that, and it's like, I got a 4K and I didn't even need this perk. So people usually be like, oh, well, get good. Brother, have you watched any of the games I played, like at all? I didn't get shitted on though. Are you being for real though? Are you being for
The fact that they say that the perk isn't supposed to exist is the funniest thing I've ever seen. There's so many perks on the other side that really should not exist. I mean, I can name like hundreds of perks at this point. Deja Vu shouldn't exist. You shouldn't be able to get 6% free gen progression speed just because you exist without a single downside. I don't think that you should have, you know, like, what is it called? I don't think reassurance should exist because they already added it to the base kit. I don't think that Dead Hard should even be in the game. You know, I just think it just rewards bad play, because if you fail at chasing, and then you get rewarded by giving yourself a free health state. Same thing with Off the Record. Like, we can play that game all day, right? Like, we could literally point at every perk and just be like, this shouldn't be there. But it's like, what is that, you know, what does that really do? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really add much to the conversation. Like, you know, each perk in itself, I think, creates a conversation, but to say that Lightborn shouldn't be in the game, let's touch on that. I disagree entirely, right? I think it's a really good perk overall. It helps add on to the idea that, like I've mentioned many times, that we should have counters to things in the goddamn game on Survivor side, because Survivors have a lot of things that are simply very strong, and are not easily counterable. So the fact of the matter is, like, flashlights and flashbangs are already well, mind you, flashlights have gotten buffed before. They adjusted the timing so that it's easier to land them, and then on top of that, you also can consider flashbang because it is simply not counterable in most cases. You can face a wall, it'll still blind you. You can look up, it can still blind you. You can literally face a wall away from them, they can literally have it with background player, fly up, drop it inside of your character model because you lose collision when you pick up, and then they just go ahead and boom, drop it right there, blind again. Like, how do you counter that? You can't. What about the times that flashbang doesn't have audio? Right? What about the times that flashbang doesn't have audio? That's another one. And you just get blinded for no reason? Like, that's unfair. And literally, like, the sound is one of the main things that help you know that it's there. At the very least. What about people that you know, that have you know, issues with sight? You know? What if they, you know, there isn't a setting to accommodate, so maybe they need to rerun Lightborn to help accommodate that the fact that they have you know, issues with their sight, and it affects their eyes, you know what I'm saying? And it can cause like issues, pain, stuff like that. So Lightborn at least prevents that from, you know, that effect from appearing on the screen, and therefore can enhance their experience playing the game. So there's so many things you could really talk about when it comes to that perk, like you know, with Lightborn especially, helps counter a lot of that stuff, and you know, gives you options. So you don't have to deal with that. And if anything, it just adds a little level of comfort because you don't have to you know, work as hard to try to hope and, you know, that you can somehow get not get blinded, because there's even a field of view. If it's too high, sometimes they can catch an angle on you, which isn't normally possible. Unless you have a lower field of view, then it doesn't happen. But if you have a higher field of view, it does happen. So it's almost like you're punished for using the feature to give yourself the best chance of seeing the whole match, you know, the whole game, without all that stuff in the way, you know.
Okay, I'm actually bad at the game. He's right. She left. That's a nice 2K right there. Alright.
Damn!
Yeah, no, he's actually being for real. Dude, what the fuck? Putting slurs in my chat? You're actually fucking stupid. Dude, you're a piece of fucking dog shit. I hope you know that. Keep getting fucked up by Lightborn, moron. I don't tolerate that shit.
Yo! What the heck? Yo, the DVD community is unhinged, bro. What the heck is that? Yo, the DVD community is unhinged. What is that? He literally got so salty for some reason about a perk that's in the game that people use, I guess. They start pulling in out slurs. It's crazy. That's too, yo, like, what the heck? It's a video game, bro. Yo, it's the same thing with endgame chat, man. It's just a video game. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's just a video game. That's crazy. It's just a video game. It's crazy to me that that's usually what you see, especially like when you look at DVD Twitter, when you try to create a constructive conversation about, you know, maybe balancing, you just win the game. Instead of going, you know, hey, good job, you won the match. All you'll see in the chat is either silence, or they're salty, so they want to go and make personal attacks to you. Just because you played a match, you played a killer, or used the build, and it's like, bro, like, come on. It's not really necessary, bro. like you can, like, even if you decide to talk trash, at least keep it to the game. Like, be like, oh, you know, that was terrible, like, you know, you whatever have you, and you know. But even then, it's still salty. But the fact that they start coming after people, and then immediately the slurs fly, it's like, dog, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's just completely unwarranted, not even necessary. It's not even necessary, man. Over Lightborn? Like, damn, bro. They really want those blinds, bro. Like, is the blind that important? Is the blind that important? Like, damn, bro. Can the killers have something? Like, damn. The killers get a nerf like every other update anyway. Like, come on, let them have something.
Shit, like, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, genuinely. Like, first of all, get a job. Second of all, get offline, touch grass. Third of all, go fuck yourself. Usually when it comes to salt, it's usually someone or a team of people crying and whining about things, but this person took it way too far and called one of my chat members a slur. There was speculation that it was the original guy who molded about Lightborn, but who knows if it was him, and if it was, that's honestly quite depressing. I get annoyed at salt, but this just crosses the line, and to me is actually toxic. As you will see, this interaction kind of ruins my vibe afterwards. Does he have flashbang? They're very altruistic. You gotta be bad at the game for real. Did you make a new account? Were you the fucking moron that was saying slurs in the chat earlier? Because I have a mod on deck. He'll ban you, and I'll ban you myself if you are. I hate those perks? Okay, well then, who fucking cares, bro? Cry about it somewhere else. You know, you can say if you don't like the perks, you can be a normal fucking human being and then say like, oh yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Instead, you go straight to the insult. Why run that? Because I fucking want to?
Because I want to? I'm looking for real. Yo. Oh my god. That is so funny. That is so funny. Nah, but anyway, like, I just don't see where the salt is coming from with this perk. It's like the one perk that actually only does the one thing and encounters the one thing, and it's great. And honestly, it's probably one of my favorite perks in the game. Honestly, like it's such a great perk. It does what it's supposed to do, and it will help. You know what I'm saying? It will help you out, especially when certain things are bugged in the game, like audio and things of that nature. When you can't hear flashbangs, it's good to have it on. It is always good to have it on. Now, do I run it that often? I don't. I should run it more though, because it'll make everything so much nicer. Game so much more fun. But it's crazy that they're flying into his chat and just go, "Why are you running that? You're terrible." Yo, I really should have a build on deck just for Lightborn, just because if it's this easy to get them upset. Oh my god, it's just funny for content, honestly. It's crazy, man. And it's I also have to agree with Reaper here. He's like, yo, you could just come in like a normal person and just go, hey, I don't really like that perk. And then you can have a conversation about it and be like, okay, so why do you not like that perk? You know, like a normal conversation, but instead it's like, it's like, I don't know, what is going on?
What the fuck? What is with tonight? What the fuck? What is with you people, bro? You guys are fucking weirdos, for real. You guys, like, even if you don't like the perk, why can't you just come into a random person's chat and be like, not a fan, or like have a conversation about it? Why do you gotta be like straight to insults? The fuck is wrong with you? Are you like children? I'm assuming you're either unemployed or you still go to school. Because, like, ain't no way you're fucking going this crazy over that. Yeah, so you were the person, weren't you? That was saying slurs, right? I came in TikTok. So why are you being a fucking asshole on YouTube? Like, I gotta speak my mind on YouTube and say you're bad at the game because, like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? You had to be unemployed or you're a child. I'm tired of fucking people bitching about perks. Perks! In a game where both sides can run perks to make their experience better for them. Like, I'm tired of pretending like you guys aren't fucking annoying as shit. Oh, sorry, I gotta play Wraith after this game. I'm not good at Wraith, but I gotta play him. I said I would. My bad, brother. Did that person leave after I fucking cooked them? I've had scenarios before where some obsessed hater creates multiple accounts to try and troll me, and in a way, it did kind of get to me, but this is all over Lightborn. It's funny how cowardly this person was because he'd sit and watch for hours making new accounts, waiting until I'd lose a game or win a game with the help of Noed just to talk shit. Bro, this is so fucked. Oh my god, you're still in? You wait for like a bad game to talk shit. You're actually boosted as hell, bro. I'm gonna keep you in the chat for this game, and after this game, I'm banning you because you're just annoying me at this point.
How much free time do you have to sit in somebody's chat? How much free time do you have to sit in it for hours just waiting for him to lose a match? For crying out loud. No wonder he's like, yo, these people are unemployed. Because it's true. Why do you not have anything else to do? Or it has to be a child, bro. Like, you have nothing better to do. You don't got like any hobbies, anything, and homework? Like, you don't got nothing to do? You got nothing. Oh my god. Damn it, like the haters are even more dedicated than the fans. Like, holy smokes. To sit there for hours straight just waiting. Like, finally, here's my chance. It's just like slamming the keyboard. Like, what the hell? It's insane.
Time to go. Yeah, it is. They literally said free hits, like, in quotations. I don't know what I did to the people in my fucking...
Damn, the salt is all over the place, bro. And the EGC from this match with Nemesis, the freaking his Twitch chat, or I mean not Twitch, the YouTube chat from the other guy that did that over Lightborn is still insane. Which honestly, like, with the day and age that we're living in with this game, Noah should be, like, at this point, it should be in every build. Like, holy smokes, like, you're spending more time at the end game than you actually are during the actual match, with how fast these gens are going lately. So, I like, run it, bro, run it, run Lightborn, run it, run Noah, put it all together, put it all together. It's insane. It's insane, and it's honestly hilarious. I can't even lie. I don't entirely know why that they're like losing their minds, but it is pretty funny. I won't lie, and it's inspiring. Like maybe I should start running some of this stuff too. Like what's going on? I swear, man. Like what is going on? Which, like, endgame builds can be... I don't really run them too often, but I honestly, that might be, like, the way to help solve the gen rushing problem, right? Because it's like, you basically play it perkless for, like, the whole game. If you win, cool. If you don't, if you're not, like, doing too hot during the early game, the end game's where it kicks in. Like, you know, and then that's where the fun begins. So, I don't know, that seems like a pretty good plan. And then some characters have some pretty good endgame builds. And I have to say, it's crazy. Like it must be either it's the same guy that's been like making new accounts every time, like he's saying, or if it is like new people. I once again have to wonder, like, what's the big deal with Lightborn, dude? Like, Survivor's got plenty of perks that need to be changed and adjusted, and even add-ons and things like that need to be adjusted that they can use for free. But apparently, you know, Lightborn is clearly too strong. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Go watch the original video, linked in the description, to watch the full video. So go sub to Reaper, man. And follow on Twitch. Links in the description to support the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.